Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope, yeah, days are going good, and your lives are going even better than that. We are gonna be jumping into one of the classics, mate, into Dying Fetus, into Homicidal Retribution. It's one of my favourite Dying Fetus songs. I don't know what to class them as. They're death metal, obviously, but they have grindcore elements in some of the early stuff. They have a lot of death metal, they have a lot of tech death, so for me, like, they're a mixture of so many genres that I'm just gonna throw them into the tech death scene because that's just really where I place them, just from their technicality, especially in their drum timings, but in everything that they do, man. You'll see what I mean, man. It's just straight fucking obliteration with the song. But I've listened to it a lot of times, but I've never analysed it on the channel. I've never broken it down, so that's my plan for other videos as well, like, you know, ones that I've done, but I've never really broken them down, or I didn't do the reaction properly, or it's old, so it's not as, like, decent as it would be nowadays. I'm gonna, like, change everything up and just redo shit sometimes, and this is one of them. I think this one got deleted, but I've done it before on the channel a while back now. But without further ado, this is Patreon week, man. We're on to the tech deathness for this week. If you'd like to support me, it costs £3, and you can, like, choose any theme with everybody else on the Patreon, and higher things give you more things. It gives you Twitch subs, it gives you like guaranteed requests for the month, and lots of other cool shit that you can get. But you get the idea, man. Feel free to, like, hit my Patreon and support me if you love what I do, if you want to help me make this into a full-time dream, man. But either way, let's go. Fucking suck a shit in money. I'm trying my best. Look at that video quality there, man. It's so awful. But either way, let's go. See what I mean, man? It's pure fucking brutal death mix with tech death mix with everything, man. I remember when this video looked amazing back in the day though, mate. That's how old I am right now. Fucking hell, that's heavy. But, like, that's the, I mean, you know, when you hear bands, like, basically this dude's voice right here, the dude, like, grinding right now, is basically the, what I class as the, you know, the vocalist in Nile. Like, that's his inspiration behind it. Like, I can definitely hear, you know, the way that dude growls is very much, like, reminiscent of Dying Fetus in my eyes. Like, I don't know if that's a good comparison to make for other people, but I'm not the most massivest Nile fan, but the first time I ever heard Nile, I thought of Dying Fetus, so I don't think it's a strange thing that happened, to be fair, but still. I absolutely love, like, Dying Fetus' lyrics. Like, they are absolutely just really well written in terms of their instrumental, in terms of their actual lyrics too. It's just pure beauty, but pure fucking destruction, you know what I mean? But either way, lost my faith in justice. Time does not heal this pain. Defiled my existence, recurring nightmare. So, like, the justice system did nothing to help. You're fucked up. Something bad happened. Defiling your existence could mean rape, it could mean abuse, it could mean torture, it could mean so many other things. Recurring nightmare. There's no consolation, the awful memories, constant mind coercion, instinctive vengeance, and wanting to take vengeance against the person who attacked you, who destroyed you, who ripped you apart in that way just to get back at them, just because the justice system didn't do shit, so you have to get back at them in some way. Vengeance is very much an instinctive thing as you go further into it. It's one of those things that if people wrong you, you just want to wrong them back. It's part of your nature, you know what I mean? And then, like, then we go further into it, man. I have nothing left to lose now. Only time, regret, and anger. Pain to last 100 lifetimes. Hatred burning, love extinct. Like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. Like, with everything going on, it's just straight fucking annihilation. Like, you go to that point where you're about to fucking explode, so just may as well fucking explode. And just see where to go with this one. Let's keep going. Such a sick song, man. I fucking love this song. It's one of my favourites from them, so. So, the drum work is my favourite part of it. And look at that death element, man, shit. I'm not imposing way so much, but the breakdown is so needed as we're going further and further and further. Like, once you get to, like, the part that, like, you know, when it starts to go fucking to insanity, I'm just gonna leave it to go, but, like, the insanity part, if you guys have heard the song before, you know exactly what I'm talking about, so, compound insult of bullshit humanism. So, like, people who go to prison, who, like, for some people going to prison is getting off easy for the shit that they do, man, for the people who've murdered 50 people, for the people who've raped fucking children, for the people who have fucking annihilated people for no reason, raped anybody, done any fucked up shit, you know what I mean? And they just get a slap, like, a prison sentence is just a slap on the wrist for that kind of insanity in terms of, like, a crime. Misplaced rights inflame my rage. Vacant cause offender the victim. Fuck that worthless piece of shit. As long as you live on this earth, my rage will be unsatisfied. Your memories will be dishonoured. Retribution needs to happen. Retribution needs to be a thing. Giving hardened criminals preferential treatment. Settlement. Live in prison better than you deserve. It is, man. Like, there's some people who've done the most fucked up shit you could ever really truly imagine, and they just get a fucking slap on the wrist. Yeah, they live their life out in prison, man, but it's not like they're like paying for what they've done, man. They're living in fucking off benefits at that point because taxpayers paying for them to go to prison to begin with, so it's not really making sense. I love those drums, man. Fuck me, man. So cool. They're so heavy. Oh man, there we go. I'm just gonna let this go until we go past this bit, but still. I can't let this ball stop, so let's just enjoy the fuck out of this. I love that dude's highest, man. That dude's vocal fire is ridiculous, dude. My favourite part of the whole song, man. I used to listen to the song just for this, but not even for anything else about it, just for this, man. As I'm a drum addict, like in terms of like my music style. Drummer's a fucking beast though. It's not often you get to hear proper drum solos in like heavy music. Fucking beast the drums, man. Your chills as well. Okay, let's pause right there. Fuck, that was absolute annihilation, man. It's been a while since I last listened to this. It's been at least a couple of years, and shit, it's aged perfectly, man. It sounds exactly the same. It sounds as heavy as brutal, as bone-chilling as, like, chills running down your spine type shit, man. It's absolutely just on point, and I'm all for it, man. I need to do more Dying Fetus on the channel, man. I need to just, like, feature them more, as they are absolutely one of the best bands that's ever existed in terms of like their brutality, their technicality, everything about them. Like utilizing the two vocalists just to work so perfectly in line, man. It's just perfect to me, man. But still, jury of your peers unable to do the job, obliged by procedure, the evidence examination. Like they're unable to do the job because they're not really able to examine it properly, not really able to really see it. judge it off. They could be paid off, they could be bought out, they could be killed, they could be, they're gonna have their family taken away from them. From like, there's so many ways for you to fuck with the judicial system, man. It's so fucked up nowadays, man. It would be better if we could do it in a much more clean way. Like, I guess, like, with like peers, judging peers, it's different, but it kind of works, but it kind of don't. So we kind of need a better system, to be perfectly honest with you, in my opinion anyway. But now I'm coming for you. There will be no mistrial, citizen retaliation, the mode of your demise, moral speculation, some other poor bastard's life. The system is fucked up, left this hollow void. There will be no comfort. This sickness is terminal. Like so, there will be no comfort. There will be no fucking prison. This sickness, what you were here for, is fucking terminal. We are ending your life if you are found guilty. Semblance of justice, infuriating lies. Lies acquitted, guilt answered. You will not escape from this. Cold, my revenge and my blood, hate, nothing can stop it now. Death, the only end I accept. Hell, punishment I require. Curse, execrate, I must kill. Pain, I inflict merciless. Like, you see, like, instead of just like letting them live in luxury, just like, you know what, they just deserve to fucking die, and they deserve to be ripped apart and tortured, and just literally, like, he needs them to leave this planet, he needs them to go down to hell, he needs them to suffer in that process, in that moment. Scream, piercing cries, agony. You should have pled guilty or killed yourself. Like, if you tried to plead innocent and then you're found guilty, that's like the point where he's trying to make. Like, if you tried to plead innocent when you know you're guilty, you should have fucking killed yourself. Like, unshakable conviction is all I have to live for. Excruciating terror, the violations you delight in, useless human excrement. You deserve a life of shit. Make you suffer ruthlessness. I cannot relinquish the honor, soul I condemn, fucking dead. Like, and then you can see it, like, you can just see the absolute fucking rage gripping into this. You can see what they're really thinking, what they're really putting into their music, and honestly, I agree with them in a lot of ways. Not every way, but basically, for the basic message, I totally agree with it, as people get away with so much for basically no fucking reason nowadays, and it's so fucked up. Oh shit, I see where they're going with this now. I love that drop, man. That drop is so cool. Whoa, man, that blows, man. I love it. As perfect today as it was many years ago, as it was the last time I heard it, as it will always be, man. It's always going to stand that test of time. It's always going to be a song that is just absolutely, like, perfect. It's just going to stand that test of time, and it always will. It's been many years since it's released. If you can tell from the video itself, it's been a long time, but so where should we go? Nothing will ever be made right again. The path of damnation, I hasten you on your way. Every day you lived from them is one more day you owe me. If killing you destroys myself, I wouldn't have it any other way, so I don't care anymore. My life means shit to me as long as you suffer, as long as you're away from this world, as long as I get to kill you with my own bare hands. I'm fine with that. I don't give a fuck about the fine lines anymore. They're gone, man. The fine line between horror and horror. My every action is justified. The innocence is destroyed, and it needs anguish to cleanse the impurity of myself as that person going through that. Like, that anguish needs to be cleansed from me, because otherwise it's going to destroy me. It's going to rip my soul apart type shit, man. temporary insanity obeys a singular purpose. Like, so, you know, when people are, like, declared, like, legally insane type shit and get away with, like, the most gruesome shit, like, your death row is here and now, the only righteous ending. Die and die again as I cut and mutilate. You are fucking worthless. I don't give a fuck about you. Blood your inside sprayed placates my hostility. End my days a killer. Stripped of everything that mattered because it doesn't matter anymore. My soul's impure, my soul just can't take it anymore. You need to be gone from this world by my own hands, and that's exactly what happened in the song. It's so dark, so brutal, but speaking so much truths, or so many truths about everything, and it's just ridiculous. There's so many brutal death, some grindcore elements in there, because it's still heavy as fuck. It's brutal death to the next kind of level, in my opinion. And then we have the tech death element into it also, and then we have the two vocalists just coming together to make that beautiful unsung, like, symphony between the, like, the lighterish vocals and the really heavy brutal vocals. And great, perfect song, like, classic, should I say, like, classic Dying Fetus, man. I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. Like, I've never broken this song down before, and it's been such a great journey to go on, and honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. Feel free to support me on Patreon, like the video, comment on the video for the algorithm, and yeah, have a wonderful evening, day, or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.